Hi guys, here's the original Hungarian recipe for a goulash, and these are the ingredients that you will need to make it perfect. So we'll add them accordingly, but for now I just want to show you what we need. And of course you're gonna use your favorite pan. For example, we are using the cast iron pan, which is our favorite, but you can use your favorite one. And then this is the lard you're gonna put in. You can use less or more, you can use some oil, whatever you would like. So we'll get some heat going there, and I'll show you the rest. So now that the oil is very hot, we will add the carrots first, and right after that we will add the onions, and the onions are going in right now. So you want to get that on the high temperature for mix it up a little bit, sear it for like 5 to 10 minutes, as long as it turns a little bit goldish, but don't overdo it because you want the flavor to stay. So after a few minutes I'll come back and do the next step. Okay, so the onions and carrots look very good. A few minutes passed by. Now we're gonna add the meat. So just add all the meat in there, and now you're gonna stir everything. Make sure you stir the meat with the onions and carrots really nicely, and let the meat get the juices out, and stir it back up in a few minutes. So there's a little more meat here, and the pan should be a little bigger, but we're working with it, so it's working pretty good. So stirring is going very well. Good job there. So that would be our second step of the procedure. The rest of the ingredients we will add on the end, and make sure you stay tuned for the end where the magic actually does happen. It's the key to perfect goulash. So as you can see, that looks excellent. Now we'll let that run for a few minutes and then stir it back up. I'll be back. So now about 20 minutes passed. We kept stirring this meat frequently on high heat, so you can see the meat cooking really good. So give it a little final stir right now, and the next step is to lower the heat on very low and let it cook by itself. So now we're going on low heat, very low. And let it cook for about 15 minutes, and every 15 minutes give it a stir, and we'll come back later for the next step after this is done. So I gave it a little stir. As I said, try to do it every 15 minutes, and you want to make sure that your heat is on low. As long as you can see the little bubbles coming from underneath, that means it's perfect heat. So you don't want to do too much or too low. So as you can see, that's very good. So continue like that for maybe next 2 hours. I'll come back and let you guys know the next step. So about hour and a half in, we're going to add the garlic. So that's not going that easy, so I'll help my helper out here. So garlic is in. Next is pepper, black pepper, and we're gonna give that a nice stir here. And as you can see, we have on the right hand side the potatoes. We're gonna go with mashed potatoes for our side. You can use rice, mashed potato, pasta, whatever you prefer. We personally like the mashed potato. So about hour and 30 minutes in, we added those two ingredients, We still have salt and paprika here, and we'll use that a little bit later, but for now that's it. Okay, so this will be the final step. We'll add the white flour here in some oil in a frying pan. And right after that, you're gonna add some, what's going on next? So the process takes a minute approximately. So we're adding the Hungarian paprika now. So this here is a beef broth. This was cooking for about 2.5 hours. And then we're adding salt. And the final mixture, adding it all together. And let this cook for about 20 minutes, and then it's going to be ready to be served.